Welcome back. Our next guest has made an unexpected turn to true crime. While he is best known for his starring role in L.A. Law and my favorite film, Set It Off, Blair Underwood has decided that he is ready to step into the crime genre. I think it's a very fascinating thing from someone that I've known for a very long time, and honestly, I just adore him. He's got this new series on TV One. It's called Celebrity Crime Files. One of the cases it covers is the tragic 2007 death of NFL star Sean Taylor, who was only 24 years old at the time. Take a look.
In November of 2007, Sean Taylor was about to face his most dangerous opponent.
When someone's home become a crime scene, it's just bad.
As they slept peacefully, danger lurked in the shadows. The impact was immediate and devastating.
Sean did everything he could to take the danger away from them.
A gun, a machete, intruders. Chaos erupted in an instant. The entire nation, fans, teammates, and strangers alike held their breath, united in hope and fear.
There are thousands of people waiting to see if someone will be held accountable.
He meant a whole lot of things to a whole lot of people.
A young, promising life lost, a family broken, and a community and fan base in mourning.
They thought he was out playing football. It's a huge game of connected dots.
Questions lingered in the air as the community held its breath, waiting for answers.
Was this a random act of violence, or was Sean Taylor targeted?
Please welcome Emmy, Grammy, five-time NAACP Image Award winner, and my friend Blair Underwood. Come on out. Oh my God. Kim called me instantly.
Oh, did she? Of course she did.
Come on out. Come on out. Oh my God, 17. Come closer.
All right.
You know, I can tell.
Yes.
I gotta tell you, I was so conflicted because every time I see you, the audience is happy, they are swooning.
Oh, I'm happy
And
too.
then when I say you've decided to launch into this true crime
Yeah.
space, what pulled you in?
I've always been intrigued and fascinated by human behavior, what makes people do what they do, and sometimes delve into the dark side. And the reality is, you know, I know you've been touched by crime and family members, and as have I.
Yeah.
So I'm always intrigued by what makes people do
What they do.
crime.
Right.
And, you know.
And in this show, you narrate, you executive produce.
And executive produce and narrate,
Did you
yes,
fully know what you were signing up for? Because I did Deadline Crime for 6 seasons.
I know you did. That's why I wanted to do your show, because I said, she knows all about you.
Wait,
Yeah.
listen, I'll tell you. To your point, it's not about, like, you know, being a fan of crime. None of us are. But it is fascinating what another human being can do to another human being.
And why.
And why.
And why, that's right. And, you know, this is on TV One, so you have African-American culture mixed with celebrity, mixed with crime. So all of that is intriguing to a lot of people. So it's doing very well. You know, the show was on TV One a few years back, and then it was off for a couple of years, then we brought it back. And
Because that's the thing, because some of these cases are unsolved or still have mystery around them.
Right, right. One being Tupac, you know, the Quad Studios, where that whole East Coast, West Coast rap battle started when Tupac was shot the first time.
Right.
And then, of course, Biggie Smalls and all of that. So we delve into that. We do Mariah Carey when her house was broken into in Atlanta, and just Left Eye Lopez when she burned her boyfriend's house down at the time. You know, so we delve into all of that.
What's been the most surprising thing?
The most surprising thing is just how, I don't know if it's so much surprising, but just how, because you're a celebrity, because of your status, as you're saying, things snowball, news snowballs. Oftentimes, the investigations get a focus on it because of the celebrity.
Right. Well, it is a brilliant series. Blair is not going anywhere. I know how else he decompressed. He has an amazing wife in his life.
Watch
we'll
out
talk
there now.
about that new chapter after the break. Welcome back. We're with award-winning actor Blair Underwood, who's executive producing and narrating the new TV One series, Celebrity Crime Files. So the last time you were on the show, you were on Broadway.
Right, Soldier's Play.
Soldier's Play.
Yeah.
I then talked with our mutual friend Kim Fields, because you popped up in my timeline and they said, Blair just got married.
Yeah, Kim was there.
It's been 2 years.
Yep.
So you celebrated in June, 1 year anniversary. Josie, how do you describe this chapter in your life?
Wow, the best word in a word, unexpected.
Really?
2 words, unexpected and phenomenal.
You've known each
know,
other since you were 16?
Since I was 16, yeah. 43 years, and I call our conversation of our relationship a 43-year unfinished conversation.
What do you mean by, I read that you said a 43-year unfinished conversation.
Yeah, because there's always...
What else did you have to say? But hello, will you marry me, lady?
You know, no, there's always new things to talk about.
Yeah.
There's always something new to discuss. We have 9 kids between us. She has 6 kids, I have 3, so we have a big blended family.
Yeah.
A lot of conversations about those 9 individuals that we love so much. But I had gone through a very amicable divorce a few years back, and then, you know, you're in the world, and it was a lot of different things. It was scary, it was depressing, it was uncertain, you know, what my future was going to look like. So when you know, I looked up, and this was somebody I had known for a long time, and we started talking. She had been divorced for about 7 or 8 years. I was newly divorced. I was in the dating scene. I was like, this is fun for about a minute.
You're like, this is
I don't know if I
fun.
enjoyed it too much. And then it just, you know, those 2 elements and came together, and
Because
here we are.
Kim and I always talk about, Kim feels how sincere you are and how
thank you.
committed you are to elevating arts, elevating life, and then to see you take care of yourself at this point.
Well, I
was
tell you,
beautiful.
thank you.
So tell me about the surprise performance at the wedding.
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the
Because
thing.
how do you pull off a surprise when we have the video? What happened?
Yeah, here's the thing. Tony Terry, there's a song called With You. Yes, great song. And when we were planning the wedding, she said, it came on the radio. She said, I really love that song. And we said, well, maybe that should be our first dance. What she did not know was 30 years prior, I had directed the video. She had no idea. So I called Tony, hadn't spoken to him in 30-some years. I said, dude, I'm getting married, brother, would you come? We got married in the Dominican Republic. He said, I'll fly you in. Would you come?
You're in the video.
And, what?
And directed the video. You directed it and you made a cameo.
Little
so
cameo.
you had his number from all those years?
30 years? Well, no, I had to track her down because I hadn't talked to him in 30 years. So he said, bruh, I'm there for you. You know, whatever you need, tell me. So he flew in. I'll always be grateful because she had no idea.
Yeah.
So we started dancing. The music starts. We knew that was going to be our first dance. And my boy Milo, who was DJing, he put together like this whole static thing on screen and this noise, you know, this interruption. And she's like, what's going on? This is not supposed to be happening.
Right.
And then you hear this voice. It was Tony Terry saying, Blair, I heard you getting married. I said, yeah, man. He said, well, I thought I'd come see you and sing it live for you.
Oh, my God.
So he did just that. Yeah, it was cool.
Listen, so your dad, Frank, is 92 now.
That's right.
And you posted on the wedding photo on Instagram with
Yeah.
your dad. You wrote the caption, way too many highlights to mention from our wedding weekend, but one of the most incredible to witness was my father handling his business on the dance floor.
Woo!
And see, all this time you were wondering how he was so smooth. He get it from Frank.
Yeah, I forgot I posted that. That's
Yeah,
right. He was 92 years old, dancing with basically his family members. But he's like, every time he sees a video, he's like, Underwood, you got 2 women you dance with. I said, yeah, okay, Dad. All right.
Looking at your career and all these various things that you've done, I mean, I don't often ask this question, but I guess I do ask it because we all dream. Is this everything you dreamt it would be?
Yes.
Yeah.
And more.
And more.
But I feel like I'm just getting started.
You are. Long
really
Legs
do.
just came out, the horror
Long
film.
Legs,
I said,
yes.
this man never stops working.
If you like horror films, you got to see
You
Long
gotta
Legs.
see I watch it at noon. That's my only disclaimer.
Oh, but you
watch
watched
it
it.
I did.
Nice.
Watch it in the day so you have all day to not be scared. Because that's my rule about horror films. I can't watch it at night because I won't sleep. So if I watch it around noon,
That's smart.
I have
That's
the
smart.
whole day to forget about what scared the
That's
bejeez
right.
out of
That's
me.
That's very smart.
Yes.
No, that surprised us because, you know, that was Nicolas Cage and
Yeah.
Mike Monroe and, I'm in there somewhere. But, yeah, it was an independent film and made $109 million worldwide and just kind of broke all kinds of box office records. So it's humbling.
The unstoppable Blair Underwood. Follow Blair on IG, Blair Underwood _official. And Celebrity Crime Files airs Wednesdays at 10 p.m. on TV1.